Hi, this is Joe with J. Alexander Roofing. I'm here today performing a video inspection of the roof. I'm also going to take measurement for purpose of estimate. All right, I've been up here, kind of walked around. I'm not even going to really spend time on the product that's up here. The roof does need replaced. You're already aware of that. So what I'm going to be talking about is just more so the structure, the integrity of this place, and then the new system. So it looks like this garage, I think half the roof has been sheeted. I think the black side, they actually took some plywood right over top of the existing roof, and then over here we're still the original plywood. Some of it seems a little bit spongy. I can hear some cracking and stuff. I don't think we're looking at a total resheet or anything. Some of that I won't know until I tear it off, but we have areas like this down here. Exposed wood, obviously that's going to have to be all ripped apart, new sheeting put down, and then reshingle around it. Your pipe right there has a little bit of rust on it, so when we go around that, A, we're going to ice and water everything, and then B, we will paint that for you when we're done. This area up in here, these areas are crucial because it's a very small area. It's just not ideal. So what we need to do, rip all this out of here, and then we'll put TPO on there. TPO is like my best way to describe it for you through this video, it's like a vinyl plastic mixture, and what we can do on intricate areas like this, A, we'll flash it with metal, but then B, we can weld. So the inside corner, the outside corner, all the stuff, the very detailed aspects of this roof, we can weld all that. We can field fabricate it, fit it perfectly, and then weld it, so you're kind of left with a seamless product on there instead of a new metal or a rubber roof that's just going to rely on caulk and glue for the most part. And bear with me as I walk up here, and hopefully this is all showing pretty well. I think we just got one layer of shingles up here as well that I can see, so that's a good thing. The biggest part about this roof up here, the biggest downside of it, is we really don't have any ventilation at all. Now, I could throw out an option for an intake vent, so you'll have exhaust and intake, which is perfect. Sometimes that doesn't look the best because we'd have to bring it up a couple rows on the shingles. So since I don't think you're in town, I can kind of send you some pictures of what that might look like. That would be ideal. That would give you adequate ventilation, both intake and exhaust. But if nothing else, if we're not going to add the intake, we need to max out these ridge vents. So everywhere you see this ridge cap, we'll cut in end-to-end shingle over ridge vents. They look great, and they work great. More importantly, they really let the roof breathe, which is vital. But like over here, we're down to the wood. The really shiny thing you see right there is OSB. So we definitely got to. Gonna have a couple areas where the wood is going to be spongy. This valley right here, it's flipped backwards. So the idea of these shingle valleys going down on a roof like that is all this water in this main area. You got more water coming down on this roof than you would on that. The water should run down on top of that. So right now, water can basically run right down, hit that valley, and it might, in the winter, if it's constant or if it's a really, really hard rain, water can actually push under that system and potentially get a leak. So Joe with J. Alexander Roofing performing a video inspection. That's pretty much all I need to talk about with this. I'm going to measure you up now, and then I'm also going to, I just checked out your back carport shed area. The rafters don't need to be rebuilt completely. A lot of the wood's going to need to be replaced, and I'll keep all that separate from the house and garage roof. Okay. So other than that, how I want to bid you out is come in here, strip you down the decking, we re-nail all your wood. That's imperative on a roof like this, that we re-nail all your old wood. It's old, there could be some cupping, and then when we come in with our shingle leaders, we're going to disturb it. So re-nail it all, ice and water barrier on the eaves and in the valleys, all your trouble spots, all your penetrations get ice and water, synthetic felt, and then we come through with our new shingle system. We do starter strips 360 degrees around the roof to give you, pretty much a 360 degree bond with the tar strip, and then we do have a couple different shingle options, shingle lines, Owens, Corning, or GAF. We recommend a heavy duty one just because it's going to hide all deck imperfections, and then once you see the price, you're gonna come to the realization that it's kind of a no-brainer to upgrade to the better system. Joe with J. Alexander Roofing performing a video inspection. That should pretty much do it. Thanks.